Hey guys, happy Saturday, happy Saturday. God willing, I will make a cup of coffee, the worst case scenario, and tonight we will be going live. I just got in and I just immediately went live. Yeah, so come on in here, leave a like on this video also for the replay game. Make sure you put a comment because I'm gonna be saying what I need to say at the beginning of the video so you guys know where we're at with all this. Hey Wendelina, you're the first one into the live. So I want to get into some things, and one being early this morning I heard Chrisean Rock's nephew talking about the essay. And we already know that China put her son up to doing this. We know that hey, Wendelina, hi, sweetie. We know that his mother has encouraged him for her own reasons, her own gain. I'm not trying to say that she, is all about the almighty dollar. But like I said, they were waiting for the big break. um they didn't expect for Chrisean Rock to come out and say what Tesehki did to her. And let's play devil's advocate. Did China really know that family's so-called secret that Tesehki essayed her? Hey, Odine, how you doing, sweetie? Let's make it make sense. She never brought it up that I know of before, about Chrisean Rock being essayed by Tesehki, violated or anything like that. She always brought up about her son. Okay. Now she has a leg to stand on, and she's team Chrisean Rock when Chrisean Rock just recently, prior to her coming out about the essay, she was, hey Buttercup, she was putting Chrisean Rock as the Malone sisters. The sisters that she don't F with like that no more, is how she puts it. She disowned all of them, okay? And they're all messed up in how they were protecting the father from violating China, from what he did to her. She's saying it happened many of times. It just didn't get where it was contact of him inserting privates in her, but fondling with her, which is still SA. Okay, China basically was saying, I guess it was over a period of time as a child that he was touching on her, which still is a violation. But I'm gonna tell you this, because I do see people in the comment section, and you guys are entitled. I did keep my word. I'm not gonna take your comments down off the comment section. You got my word. But I do read your comments, and I'm going to tell you, Chrisean Rock and the nephew are not lying about the essay claims. And if people want to sit there and be in a grand illusion that Chrisean Rock is only doing this because her sister is blowing up, stop it. Chrisean is younger than Tesehki. And Tesehki's been in the music game, and I'm keeping this real with y'all. And in the industry, trying to blow up way before Chrisean Rock, but Chrisean got there before her. Chrisean's already at where Tesehki's at. She's already got a name for herself. She's already got a following for herself. Why would Chrisean Rock have to character assassinate her sister just to sabotage her out of jealousy, when Chrisean Rock, she might not, when I say household name, that don't mean she's a household name where everybody loves Chrisean Rock, but you might know of her on social media in industry. And she's young. She has paved the way to where Chrisean Rock is trying to go. Hey, I'm new to the channel. Hey, you are not. Are you new to the channel? You look like one of my old subscribers. You are not new to my channel unless you're not paying attention to. Hold on for a second. You done threw me off with that one there. Hold on here. Let me go look on my live here. because you are not new to my channel. You look like someone that used to be one of my followers with the Nature Boy content. Hold on, go to his channel. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, you're right. Yeah, you look like. Oh, you. Oh, my bad. You look like I'm about to say, don't get up here lying like you done lost your mind because you ain't been on this channel for a while. But no, you look familiar. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I believe them. But I listened to Chrisean this morning, and I'm gonna stop putting him up on the channel. It's gonna be hard to put up all of what he's saying because he's reckless with his mouth. And I did hear live streams that they were doing talking about the violation that China endured with the Malone's father, the Malone sister's father, and what he endured. And I really want you guys to listen to what Chrisean has to say, because sometimes you might think that people are not holding anything back, but now that they're getting attention, thanks to CHRISSEAN, and China then put this boy up, this gullible son of hers up to seizing the opportunity and getting up here and telling his story, and then he'll be able to also probably promote his music. He's up here early in the morning, middle of the afternoon, and late at night. But one thing different about Tristan, whatever his name is, he don't care about cussing and carrying on, but I do, because I got to edit that out. But the reason I'm bringing that up is he just wants to tell his story, where China wants to now make her channel into an essay channel because she is piggybacking off of what Chrisean endured with her sister Tesehki and what allegedly happened that Tesehki was making her do when she was 7 years old. China put a battery in Tristan's back, and Tristan is listening to what his mother's saying. So he's getting up here. He is a victim, and he's trying to piggyback off of cash apps. Okay, perhaps other record deals, maybe a spot on Zeus network, or maybe Tronic network, where he can promote his music. I'm not saying these people did not get SA'd, but I'm saying to you guys that this is the Hills Have Eyes family. These people are like hillbillies in Texas, where there's dirt roads, and they're living in the rural areas of Texas, where there's no running water and lights, and there's no neighbors for miles and miles, hundreds of miles, and all they have is each other as fathers getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or when you want to get your groove on, you're doing it with your sister or your brothers. So these kind of people have nothing to lose. So they'll tell you the truth. And I'm not saying Tristan is making up anything, China's son, but they will also add to it to sensationalize it. And that's when the truth, the essay, and the so-called mission gets destroyed. It's no purity in it. Because if you have to tell the truth, but to sensationalize the truth, you have to add lies to it, then you're storylining. Then you're no different than the One Life to Live or The World Turns, the soap operas. And this is what they're doing. That is my point. So don't think that I'm not saying they don't have the right to talk about what happened to them and share their story. But it's so calculated. It's so fake. It's so China got her name written all over that it's sad. Because why is Tristan all of a sudden every single day? And I'm going to show you in a minute. But why is this boy up here every single day talking about this essay, smoking a blunt, and acting as though It was some good news that he's telling us. He's saying it because now he has a voice. Somebody's listening to him other than his mother, because his mother, quiet as kept, be controlling that boy's mind. His mind's messed all up. His mind ain't messed up just because of the essay. Trust and believe that. His mind's also messed up because of his mother controlling him. Now I want to show you a pattern of behavior really quickly. And listen, I'm not hating on Tristan or China, because for me to show you his YouTube channel doesn't seem like somebody trying to hate or stop somebody's shine or their flow, because a lot of you guys wait on us to bring you guys the news. You don't care where these people's channels are at. You just want us to bring the news to you. I'm about to bring you to his channel. If you want to subscribe, so be it. Because that's who I'm going to be listening to going forward. I'm going to listen to what Chrisean has to say, because I know that there's going to be things that China is going to try to put a cap on with Chrisean. Don't say this, don't say that. But Chrisean is a talker. He's not a listener. He's not a thinker. He just talks before he reacts. He's kind of sort of like Chriseanrock. Chrisean will say something before she thinks about it. Love her to death. I am her supporter. And she'll have consequences later because she reacted before she thought about what came out of her mouth. Chrisean's the same way. He don't have a filter. So you'll start to get a feel of what Chrisean, as like the 11th to 12th child, had to go through. And all of the rest of them that have been 100 about being violated, including China. China right now is a fugazi. China, if you're listening, you're a fugazi. You're a fugazi. You're getting a little bit of attention right now. You're still a liar to me, because what happened to your book talking about your experiences that you went through in childhood? What happened to that book 12 months ago that you were supposed to drop, that's supposed to be dropped, I guess, at the end? It has to be now at the end of this year, because the year's almost over. In the beginning of 2025. But if it's going into 2025, which will be in a couple of months, you didn't scam people out of money in false promises, thinking that they're going to read a book so they can heal or feel like they're not alone. But you didn't got cash apps and whatever else they gave you, and you didn't give nothing that they gave you that money for. So you ain't no better than Chasity. So boo boo, stop talking about what Chastity's doing and what you're not. If Tesehki is blowing up then why isn't she getting attention for the music? Chrisean went viral with Timbaland. Right, exactly, Buttercup. Yes, I'm new. I just discovered your channel yesterday. Okay, you look familiar. I'm sorry, Happy Gilmore. I'm really sorry, sweetie. Hey, Cancer 66. Just subscribe to your channel. Love your channel. Oh, thank you. What is it? How you pronounce it? Minneapolis. I can't pronounce that. Okay. You guys know I be messing up some names. I'm definitely not a speller. I agree. The hills have eyes. I'm trying to tell you. They doing it for the wrong reason. You already know it. Thanks, Wendelina. It says how some say West Virginians. Sugar Avery, who in the heck in the color purple left the gate open? No, let me stop. It says you are right. They are financially trying to capitalize off. They always do that. Every time something happens, it's like clockwork. They're always trying to capitalize on it. If you're trying to capitalize off it, China and Tristan, but you're trying to make it clear to the public, but you listen, the truth don't need to be the truth don't need it. The truth doesn't need nothing but the truth. It don't need to be explained. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're trying to be on ChriseanRock's team, why does it look like you're trying to capitalize off it at the same time? Why ain't you getting up here telling us that Chrisean Rock reached out and thanked you for being there for her? You're not gonna tell us that because Chrisean Rock don't care for China. She know China is another one with a hand out. See, China is not gonna be like Chasity. Chasity ain't got no shame in the game. Like a lot of people know, Chrisean used to block Chasity when she got from up around her. Like say when she was in the state of California, Chasity, because she knew Chasity was out for the begging and what she can get out of her sister. And if she couldn't get it from her by asking or being in the circle at the time when Chrisean Rock was around, she was gonna get it one way or the other. And she got it when she went to jail. I figured it was more to it. Yeah. Unless they are seeking money for counseling. Listen here, Sonia Hall. You know they're not using that money for no counseling. If China, which she puts her cash, oh honey, talking about money, China got y'all don't. If you're talking about Z Banger, don't. He knows exactly what he's talking about. China is trying to get them funds, honey. She's telling people, I'm gonna put my Cash App up because I'm moving and I could really use the money, and also Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming, and last year I wasn't able to have these things because I had to move because of the trolls. So she's already up there begging for money already. And what did Chrisean put this stuff out? What, last week? That lady, China ain't got that much attention in her whole life. And you think that she ain't gonna sleep on social media with all this attention she's getting for the meantime in between time? She talked about us not having no life and up here all day, trying to be on lives for 4 or 5 hours now, as of the last couple of days. And she's sitting up there talking about the same thing. I remember people that don't even know her in real life telling her, be quiet and talk about the essays and stop talking about everybody else. Talk about what the channel was supposed to be about. And you know what? It took her sister to expose another sister, which was Chrisean exposing Tesehki allegedly, for her now to fully turn that into an essay channel where she's going to be your advocate if you were violated. Do you think I would want China to be my advocate if I was violated? Absolutely not. Chrisean also talked about being essayed by one of China's friends, but China never talks about that. Yeah, she ain't. Happy Gilmore, and she ain't. Because like I keep telling people, and I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm going to keep that comment pinned for a few seconds, because I want you to read what Happy Gilmore said, because that is what my point is. It's selective with what China's doing because there's an alternative motive. She's gotten over and accepted that she can't change that she's been essayed, and that happened to her when she was 7 years old. She's pushing 50 years old. She's like 45, 44 years old. She's not one of those type of essay, victims who they're not strong enough to just have to live with, this is what happened to me and I have to be accepting of it. I'm going to go on with my life. It's going to make me a better person, a stronger person. It's going to make me want to thrive in life and do better than what was around me, people, places, and things. China might not be that kind of a person, but she's that kind of a person where she got over it. She's sane from what she went through. But now she's piggybacking off of what Chrisean Rock said. She's piggybacking off of Chrisean Rock's pain for a check. Because neither did Tesehki or Chrisean Rock offer to put her on, or her son. So she's going to get, you think that she's really on Chrisean Rock's side. You know she's not on Chrisean Rock's side, because at a time of need, Chrisean needing everybody that she can to be on her side. You don't think she would have reached out to her sister and made it public that she was thankful and grateful and highly favored of her sister believing her and defending that happened to China, Chrisean, and Chrisean Rock herself? Come on now. Let's make it make sense. Hey, Queen Grandma. Good afternoon, Genty. Happy Saturday. The profiting off of trauma, none wants to go get help. None of them. None of them do. You know, another thing I want to say to you too, but it's a good profit when you get a lot of sympathetic people who have good hearts, because believe it or not, as Black folks in a Black community, we can be some son of a bees, but we are definitely some forgiving beings too. She's gonna profit off of us Black folks in this community feeling bad for China and Tristan, and because they got love for, they can take China or Tristan or leave them, but because they got love for Chrisean Rock, and that's the sister and that's the nephew, and she's allegedly making it seem like she's campaigning and defending her sister Chrisean Rock's honor, she's gonna cash in on this. So is Chasity. That's why you can't keep her goofy behind off of social media too. Chasity, before you get on social media, go get on a clean diet, ma'am, and clear up your bad skin. Cause I know you low-key hating on Chrisean Rock, and I'm just calling it the way I see it. I'm calling it what it is. I don't care who gets mad. Put it in the comment section. Put it in the chat. Tell me I was out of order for what I just said. If you look at this replay later, tell me that was out of order. But I'm not taking back what I said. China is a jealous, thieving demon. Some people just, I hate to say it, I don't know whether or not they're better off behind bars or just running wild out in these streets until they catch a bad one. And I wouldn't want to see an unaliving happen to her, but I would like to see somebody beat the brakes off her, because I don't like the way she did Chrisean Rock. And if you guys thought I was overreacting a couple of months ago when I told you that heathen Chasity was stealing from Chrisean Rock, taking them gifts from Chrisean Rock supporters, you should know now she ain't had no loyalty to Chrisean Rock. Cause see what side of the fence she's on. How you get way over there with Tesehki when you was paid by Zeus Network to be the mediator between the two sisters, and prior to you going to Zeus Network, you showed out of a probably a upskill from Rainbows, alleged boutique shop, where you said your sister Chrisean Rock had paid for your shopping spree. Put a Y in the chat if y'all seen the photo of the bags in the upskilled Rainbows boutique shop she was in prior to her going on to alleged Zeus's network, that she got paid to be the referee between the two sisters. I don't know who she refereeing anytime you behind allegedly while your baby's father's not here. So how are you going to be the mediator or the person of reason, and somebody is unalive allegedly because of you and your mess? Who in the right mind is thinking that you're a responsible party? Ain't nothing about you responsible. It's crazy. Happy Saturday. This, all right, I already read that. It's crazy. That part, Queen. That's right. Let me see. I got to read some of this. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Jenny from the block. There is an actual video floating around With trauma confirmed, Chrisean had Chasity blocked before they came to California to stay. I already know that, and I also, somebody confirmed it that was friends with trauma before they knew Chasity, and the only reason why they know Chasity was because of trauma. Now, you seen the dude up on my platform a couple of weeks ago. His name is, what is it, Q? He's from Baltimore. He's also the one that was living in that hotel with trauma and Chasity. And when, of course, when trauma was unalive, it was just Chasity and him. That was her road dog. But Chasity knew of Q through trauma. That's trauma's people. But yes, he even admitted, the friend did, that Chasity used to be around when she would have to bump into her sister, and like say if she came to California for a hot little second, Chasity. But soon as she got away from Chasity, she blocked Chasity. Let me see if I can summons Q right now. Let me see if I can get him up here. Let me see right now if I can find his channel, cause hold on. Because I forgot what his channel name is. I might need you. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Actually, here it is right here. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can get him. I'm going to put Are You Around come through. Yep, these people. Hold on, guys. I'm texting, DMing, I should say. So I'm gonna give him the link. So hopefully he'll come over and stuff. That's if he's around. I don't know if what is this here? Why is that doing that? It's 7 o'clock on the block. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm going to do, too. I'm also going to put my link to the video into his DMs. Because I gave him the StreamYard link. So hopefully he'll come over. Yep, but he'll tell you himself. It says, they are some hateful, greedy people. Yep. And they've been like that for years. As long as Chrisean Rock, even before Chrisean Rock blew up, before they even knew she was going to shine and become a millionaire, when she was just dealing with Blueface and she wasn't really getting no money yet. If anything, she was one of his workers. Now he's one of Chrisean Rock's workers, Blueface, if you ask me, because he the one broke. And Chrisean Rock's the one that got the money. However, when Chrisean blew up, you couldn't get rid of none of these Malones. And in China, I don't want to hear you saying, I'm not one of the Malones. I'm not a Malone. I'm the firstborn. We're not saying that, but that's still your family, and you act just like them. Thirsty. I wouldn't be surprised if I go look right now if in China's live. Let me go look, matter of fact. Speaking of China, I could be wrong, but she's been on these lives acting like her channel's a SA channel now. She's full of it. She really is. So let me see. Let me just see. Before I waste your time, I just want to see for myself. Yep, 3 hours ago she was on here. She did a live. 13 hours ago she was on here for 35 minutes. We know that China's probably going to put some of her lives in members only, because now that she's getting a little bit of attention, she's going to think in her own deranged way that she's important. Stop playing. If you don't go sit your crazy behind down, you schizophrenic freak. They with God's plan. I gotta show you this stuff, man. There's so much stuff going on. I don't know what to do. Matter of fact, let me read some of these comments before I even do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do both. Let's do that. We got to multitask here, SL Davis. Come on now. There's a lot going on, honey. I'm so glad that ooh, child. I'm so glad that why did she put Santana? Now people are gonna be thinking, ooh, child, that she messing with Santana. What's that supposed to mean? I'm so glad she cut down them nails. Cause these girls cannot do nothing with these nails. Somebody try to come up on her while she's on baddie, she gonna get coon clocked. But let me see. Let me read some of these comments here. Queen Grandma, thank you so much, sweetie. China knows Chrisean's name is in the algorithm. Yep, and the clout, which is a bigger opportunity to get to a big bag. Sad. Yep, and it's her sister. See, it's different. Me on here, and I know that Chrisean Rock's name's in the algorithm. She ain't nothing to me, but y'all are blood, and you're always talking about blood and people being thicker than thieves, and y'all need to be together and this and that. But I don't see no unity. I see somebody trying to come up off their little sister. You supposed to had all these things that and money and all this glory and fame that Chrisean Rock has now. So why is this a big deal to you, China? If you so-called was out here in the streets making money, your name was ringing bells in Baltimore. Girl, bye. I'm trying to tell you, Beverly. It says, all right. It says, I am Sonya, age nice. It says, nice to you to meet someone with this. Oh, you're sitting there talking about something else. Nope, none of them show loyalty. They all flip flop. But I will say, honestly, when it comes to Chrisean Rock and who I think has been loyal to it, it's been 𝗪𝗛 and Tessa. And Petey. I can't forget Petey. Petey's gonna always ride for Chrisean Rock because Chrisean Rock always rides for him. Tesehki was paying Chasity Dusty before the trailer came out. Yeah, but see, how long are you gonna pay a ratchet chick like Chasity before she ends up spilling the beans, anyways? Anybody think about any of that? Chin up, gangsters. You've been knew the love. Wait a minute, hold up. It says, chin up, gangster. You been knew the love was fake. Ha! How about that? Right on time. Right on time, baby. I just came from the nail salon too. Got my feet and my nails done. I get them done every 2 weeks. So it's kind of funny that we're looking at somebody pampering themselves. That's all you can do, Tessa, is still keep living your life. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. I want to see what this is about right here. New Jersey courts. Defendant Chasity Malone. What is she? Wait a minute. Is she? Wait a minute. This is the same file. Y'all see this? Put a Y in the chat, please. Tesehki. Wait a minute. Is this Tesehki? Oh, no. This is female Mookie. She got this on hers. Charges. I can't see none of this unless it redirects to. I'm trying to look at to see if I can see what the court information. I don't know. Yeah. Chastity, you a piece of ish, spoiled. The little baby, I'll never say nothing about nobody's child. But Chastity, you are nothing but a freeloader. I'm sorry, ma'am. And if she's still with Tesehki, I know Tesehki is like, I cannot wait for this broad to be out here. We miss you, Grandma. Bubby. She's pretty if that's the grandmother. Very pretty. Trauma. I guess that's her with the gray hair. I guess that's her with the gray hair. I guess this is what her sister put her up with. Freeloader.
Order some of the food. I need to go to sleep. I need some rest. But I love that. And my rose is still pretty. Period. I'm so fucking tired. Even my baby tired. Look at her. She leaning back.
You dragging everywhere you go,
She
begging.
is tired. We tired. It's 7 p.m. Friday. 95 degrees. I ain't got.
Wait a minute, what's she talking about? Laying in the bed to watch Beauty Juice with. Finally watching it. Beetlejuice. This is crazy. You look like Beetlejuice. She look like the Joker.
Never
see me happy.
whatever you do to say.
We not.
I have no patience.
We not gonna keep the same fucking nigga that act wrong. We get another one that's gonna.
I have no.
She said nobody. Listen to her. She said no one can tag me unless I follow them or comment anything. Who are you? See, that's what I'm saying. They get a little bit of leeway and they just want to just act like they somewhere. Girl, bye. Go sit down. I have several seats.
People just run. People just run away from love when it get hard. That's not the love I want. I want unconditional love.
Dickory dot. When she loyal and she all for you, and she not, and you don't gotta second guess her, you ain't gotta cut her off, you ain't gotta do nothing. Understood. Stand 10 like she standing 10. Have her back like she got yours.
I have 2 rules.
Oh, okay.
Rule number 1, if people are talking behind your back and they're not coming up and saying it to you, then let them stay where they are behind you. Rule number 2, when you get what you want, that's God's.
Some D in my mouth it make me shut up. Wow. That just goes to show what they've been through to, to be, girl, you just a mess. Ooh, child, don't put none in my mouth to make me shut up, because I'm going to still talk. She done lost her whole mind. I don't need none of that in mine. That's probably what you need in yours, but I don't need none of that in mine. That's sad. big bull. You big funky bull. No, me stop. Your big quail, yeah. Gutter snipes. Can nobody tell someone when they're healed? You are not the person. It's not wrong with her talking about generational trauma and East. I know, even if she's trying to get it back. I understand, honey, saying Saunders. These sisters are divided because it's too much secrets, some exposing it, and the rest don't want to tell the cat out the hat, right? Let the cat out the hat. You're right. Chrisean has years of abuse. Some memories come when they come. Yeah, that's true. Spilling the grits. Ronny is being recorded where he pretty much says how Chrisean and PD were treated. Tifa and her boyfriend. Wow. You said he has recordings. I gotta go check that out. Buttercup, do you have the platform that they're on saying this stuff? Got them locked up. Mm-mm-mm. Their mothers need to take. Yep, that's what I said. India Reed, thank you. Their mother needs to take responsibility, and the mother, Shala, got a crazy record too. Right. Their mother messed them all up. Thank you. And they be trying to defend that crazy lady. I know she's in rehab. She's sick. She, and she's trying to get clean. But when are you gonna get your life right? You're gonna keep using the reason why things are the way they are because you don't want to get your life right? It's too late. Your kids are like the Addams family, the Hills Have Eyes, the Chainsaw Massacre family. Them people, all your kids are so dysfunctional. Anytime a whole family's having relationships with each other and being intimate with each other, like there's no circle outside of the circle because their mother and father on drugs are always in jail, that's a problem. Ooh, child, y'all got me started. Let me drink some of this water. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. Childhood trauma. This is why she protects Petey so much. Chasity never came out and talked about her charges and tried to pay so innocent. Yeah, she's always playing innocent. Chasity just looks like dirty and dusty, right? Face, skin all messed up. It's forget roses, you need stability. Right, and mental health services. Exactly. Spill the grits. Tifa currently dating Chastity's ex-boy. Yup. India Red. Yup. The one that she's with now is the one that Tifa took from Chasity. That's crazy. I tell you, boy, I give it 2 weeks and Tesehki will be right back. Yep. She gonna try to put Chasity in a position where she gonna look bad if she try to go against Tifa. If Tifa try to cut her off and don't want to give her no money or give her no more shine after this little episode here. Chasity, she gonna wait till she put Chasity in a situation where if Chasity try to out her name, then she gonna be exposing her own hand. Chasity will be. Right, and not staying with Tifa in a hotel. Exactly. That is facts all day long. Why are you in the hotel? Why ain't you staying with Tifa? Because she might try to take her man back. Right, guys? Chasity might try to take her man back. How about that? Why Rock stayed drunk trying to come. Yep, exactly. On top of Blue being, yep. Because when you stay, a lot of times when people stay under the influence of drugs and alcohol, it numbs their pain. You ain't never lied about that. Maybe that's part of the problem why Rock drank and on top of Blue doing the most. Right. Exactly. It's sad, man. But yeah, Chasity, you ain't nothing but a freeloader. You look like a broke down mountain. Broke back mountain. What is she saying?
They don't play about their bitch. Like the niggas that I was doing.
Oh boy, here we go. Girl, bye. I'll probably put her on live after I edit her trash mouth and let you listen to what she has to say. If y'all gonna donate anything to Chasity, donate a skincare routine for her. Because your skin is bad, boo. I don't know what you're eating or what you're consuming. I know we know you're toxic, but God, your skin is horrible. You got some bad skin. No wonder why you hating on everybody. Your skin is horrible, ma'am. Your skin is horrible like your personality and what you stand for. She thinks she is fly too. Goodbye. Goodbye. Girl crazy than a bed bug. Chasity is scared of what Tifa might do to her, so she want. I think Chasity on a come up. That's what Chasity is. She ain't scared of nothing. If anything, people should be scared of her. Don't sleep on her. Don't sleep on her, honey. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Girl's a mess. She thinks she's doing something. She thinks she's sitting on top of the world. They all think they're sitting on top of the world after Chrisean Rock said what they said. They feel like they got the green light now to glorify this. But it's so sad because people say, well, they have the right to talk about their traumas and their pain for as long as they want, and you're right about that. But they're trying to profit off it because they figure if they don't profit off this while they can, they ain't gonna never get no money from Tesehki or Chrisean Rock. And they're gonna always be nowhere and nobody's, living a regular lifestyle. And they won't never be at the top like Chrisean Rock. So that's why they want to sit there. Chrisean came out and said allegedly what happened to her with Tesehki, and they're trying to piggyback off it. China in particular, Chasity, and Tristan. I don't care what nobody says. Now you might say you don't see it like that. That's probably because you get down like that. And that's just my opinion. That don't mean that what I'm saying is right. I'm just telling you how I feel and how I think that you might be viewing it that way because maybe you get down like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. Chasity is trash. That girl's got some issues. What is this here? Girl, bye. I thank all of y'all for it says I thank all of y'all for supporting me. Let's see, what is this? These people, I tell you, boy. Oh, did you hear what happened to Smiley? Smiley, I guess she was on trying to network and was saying something like, he didn't pay her $1 or paid her $1 for her work or something. So she probably gonna put him all out there. I hope that ain't no truth to that. That's gonna be crazy. I don't know. All these people are all messed up in the game. And it's so sad. She looked like she's driving a BMW. But you know what? It's so sad that she's so used to not having nothing, Chasity, that she don't care who she got to get it from. Because I feel like she's extorting without saying that that's what she's doing. Her family knows how they all get down, and they know, like Tesehki knows, if I don't do this for her birthday, make her feel special, ain't no telling what side Chasity might sway on. I wouldn't trust her. I'm telling you, I would not trust her. Chasity is a come up chick. She was doing that with CHRISSEAN. Remember how she was hanging out with Smiley and that black dude that was in that car when CHRISSEAN just got out of jail, and she was talking and they were trying to tell her to be quiet because they had her on live. Look at her face.
It's an appetizer.
It's all right. Oh, what happened?
I gotta try it again. We'll do it the right way this time. Make it fast. So I can pull it out.
It's kind of good. It's the hard part. It's nasty. What I do?
So you put it in your mouth and pull it out so that the beans pop out.
Can they ask me who I do it?
The two fakest people in the world gonna always be.
Sad. Bunch of sad cases. I'll tell you that much, boy. Sad. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Well, listen, I'm about to get up off here. I will be back on here tonight. I'm going to set up my live now. I got other things I want to talk to you about. I'm trying to debate if I'm going to edit this video so that when we go live tonight, but either way, I'll still go live and still discuss it. But I don't know if I got the strength to even edit. I'm definitely so much I gotta edit actually to let you guys. It's so much. I've been in the bushes recording, and some of it does not need to be edited. So something's definitely out of the bunch of stuff that I want you guys to hear that I have not heard too many people putting on their platform. I will be sharing with you guys tonight. And honey, if I have to drink some coffee a half an hour before I feel like I just can't go live, I will drink some coffee. But we definitely have to do a Saturday night live. It ain't gonna be no late night not live, but it's gonna be a live. It says, hey, SL, showing love before I go into work. Hey, Robin. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for coming through. Mwah. Chastity needs a helmet. She needs more than that. Chastity is an undercover snake. Yep. Trying to tell you. So on your way out, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. And dislikes are welcome. And I will be back on here. I don't think she is undercover queen. Grandma rocks. Love y'all. Stay blessed and I'm out.